Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new video. Pretty special video this one. It is video number 100 and it should get put on in order so it comes on as number 100 as well. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's really nice, and I've met some nice people along the way, and you're all brilliant. So today, back at Mapperley Tunnel, 1,132 yards of just deep tunnel which goes through Nottingham from Gedling over in that direction and out towards Daybrook. But what we didn't do was go past shaft number 2. You remember the one with the crap stack, the huge pile of rubbish? I've come with a couple of floodlights, one to put at one end so I know where I've come from and how far I've roughly gone, one to take with me, and a spare torch in the back, plenty of water because I'm expecting it to be humid. We're going to go and see if we can get as far as the infilled shaft number 3. So we're going to walk through the tunnel. We're going to look at some of the highlights of the tunnel, similar to the previous video I did 6 months ago. Let's go, come on. So I know a lot of you have already seen inside this from the video I did in January, but I say this is going to be more of an in-depth version of that. So here's the decay at the entrance of the portal, and again piles and piles of the stuff. But I do know that after about 50 yards it's not like this, it's a hell of a lot better. Right, so a quick reference point, that is refuge number 1. I'm not going to go into full-on detail with every single one. I'll put a link at the top so you can watch the previous video I did earlier. See the roof a lot better this time as well. You can see the cast iron supports and the white and black marked roof. Used to be wooden beams between all of these iron beams which are going over the top. You can see the little black marks is where the wood used to be, and now the majority of them have just rotted away and gone. We've got a few sleeper indentations just here. Hopefully you can see them. Look how muddy it is. It's like a swamp, a bog. I can't believe, considering we're in the drier months, it's unbelievably bad. Another refuge there. I'm not sure what number it is. I seem to think that most of them were numbered up last time I come in, but this is the odd one it is. You've got all the chisel marks, look. You see them? All the little lines from when it was carved out. Brilliant. Right, I think these were sections of track. Were they bits of what kept the rails together? I forget what they call them, track plates, I'm not sure. But it was basically on the side of the rails where the sections joined, and they were part of the fixtures. So I've got a drain here, a lot of catchment drain. I think this is the second one. There's a nice board there, but someone's decided to pull it away. Can I see inside there? There we go. And the other way. I'm going to attempt to... Oh, it's heavy. Could have done with some help, really. There we go. That should help a little bit in case someone comes down and they don't see it. So 220 yards now. Plenty of sleeper indentations. Look at that. It's a weird looking thing, isn't it? A bit of wood there. That's probably from one of the old support beams above. Yeah, it's definitely wood. Right, let's get up to the next refuge. Right, there's the remaining of the sleepers, look. There's a bit more just there, look. There we go. I want to know, there's always like a couple of these left in the majority of tunnels, and it's like, who actually makes that decision and thinks, nah, we don't need that one. Just leave them here. Not got enough room on the van. Whatever the reason. It's really peculiar. Right, so there's the roof, look. We've just passed the other shaft. You can't really make it out, but it's up there somewhere. A bit of the old drain there, look, from the central pit. I imagine that's what it's from anyway. Love that recess as well. Some lovely like stone and colours in there. Let's crack on. Right, there's the buffer. It looks like it's been rolled, look. Someone's tried to roll it. There's a little line, look, where it's been moved out of place and put just there. I still find that fascinating. The fact that it fell off something. That brake van, so the story goes. And it's been here for 60, 70 years, just sat here. And that is at recess number 20. Brilliant. Here's the third catchment pit, nicely covered up. Quite a bit of flowing water going through there. No sign of any animals which have fell in there, thank goodness. Right, refuge number 21. 420 yards, that is. 520 yards, refuge number 26. Plenty of indentations from the sleepers again. There we go, look at that, brilliant. 530 yards. When we get past 540 yards is when we get to the famous crap stack. Now I've already seen a few things in this tunnel today that I didn't see the first time I come. That's clearly a bit of caravan. That's a rear lighting rig from a caravan. What else have we got? We've got also, look, there's a bit more on there, look. Got the reflector. It's like one of them bits at the back. Keep your distance. Brilliant. It looks like this has all been mucked about with a little bit and rummaged through. It looks extremely disturbed. If I go over here, we've got a sun-blessed bread tray. Who remembers them? Do they still make bread? Or did they get bought out by Kingsmill? Answers on a postcard for that one. There's going to be a few decades worth of stuff down here. I'd like to find something that really gave us a date. Yeah, ever so wet. Something from Darts there, look. That big blue tarpaulin. There's all sorts down there. Absolutely all sorts. There's something you really don't see every day. Sunlight washing up liquid bottle. Do you remember when you used to like be in the bath and you'd fill them up with water and squirt them at your mum when she walked in? I'm sure she'll love to be reminded of that. Around this side doesn't really seem to be anything standing out in particular. Anyway, we've not come to have a look at a jumble sale. Let's carry on. So what we're faced with on the opposite side is where it's been infilled. So at the very top there, you see a closer look at one of the supporting beams there. Absolutely soaking wet. It's like a rainstorm down here. It was pretty dry for the first 3/4 of it. So at this point it must be at about 570-80 yards. Now what we did last time, we got to this point and we're at the infill section now, just shy of the second shaft. But this time we're going to do it a little bit different. Let's get up there and I'll talk to you about it. Let's get this on. See? Okay, I'm just looking back. I'm not sure how far I've come. 30-40 metres maybe. I can still see my floodlight I've left at the other end, so I can mark a point, so I can roughly see how far I've come. It's getting a bit narrower, but I'm going to keep trying. That to me looks like the tiling you'd find in a toilet block of some sort. Oh, it's really, really warm in here. I can still see my light. I'm pretty much stood up at this point. I'd say it's got to be about 5 foot. There we have it, shaft number 3, we've made it. Look at that. That is brilliant. So it's infilled, it's obviously been, it's been removed I believe up top. I believe it's been capped off up the top. It was filled in, capped off, then the infill does carry on for a few hundred yards behind. I mean, you could potentially get down there, but I think all you're going to see is more of the same, and it's just going to come to a dead end eventually, isn't it? Right, that is excellent. I hope you've enjoyed coming this far with me. A little bit further than last time, quite a bit further really. I'm going to slowly make my way out now. Brilliant. Down. Gonna make my way out now. I'm gonna go this side. I normally, for some reason, every couple of times I always go around that way, so I'm gonna go this way. Not that we'll really see anything much different. I can see beautiful sunlight coming in from the portal. There's a great big gap there. I don't know if you can really make it out. When I came January, February time, that wasn't there, and that has opened up significantly. I think the crap stack's becoming a little bit unstable. So you can see the light coming through. Right, let's get out of here. We'll never ever come again. Right, that's it, I'm out. Brilliant. Filthy. Look. And the hat's not done my hair much good either, has it? Gonna have a walk up top now and just have a little look at the top of the portal there. I'm sure we can get up there and have a look. So I'm gonna have a bit of a drink and a sit down, and I shall see you up there. So at the top of the portal now, look at this. Now I remember this. I'm convinced this used to go all the way around, just here. I'm sure it was, and I imagine, without going too close, that the remains of it are down there. There's your track bed back towards Gedling, the former Gedling Colliery. Still all nicely carved out, look at that. Wonder how old them roots are, and the tree, look, just sat there. Wonder if that's as old as the tunnel itself. We can go over the top, look. Carefully meander our way. Some sort of brickwork there, look. Foundation. But we can cut through here and get to the other one. Just a little more difficult, but we've done it. So a lot of redevelopment in the area. We've got the Gedling access road being worked on behind us. You'd have seen that from the overhead footage around about the first shaft with the drone. You could see how that road was being put in place. It had all turned the shaft into like a little lighthouse lost at sea. There's the track bed back to Gedling. I think we've done Mapperley Tunnel now. I don't think there's any need to come back unless there's significant developments in the future, such as maybe it gets closed off or tidy it up, or do something else with it completely. Like, subscribe, comment. Hopefully it's the next 100. Thank you to absolutely everyone. Take care, bye bye.